All right, so you clicked on this video because the title said, I'm going to give you the secret to how to make whatever amount of money I put in the title so you can click. The title was clickbait. So if you want to go ahead and click off now, you can. But if you want some valuable wisdom on what running a business is actually like, which for some reason a lot of the actual business owners don't talk about, I'm here to tell you. For starters, my name is Giovanni Martelli. I run a photography business based out here in New York. I officially went full-time freelance with my company about a year and a half ago. Before that, I was more of a side hustle. I used to do it kind of off and on, and now I use it to pay my bills. I didn't think I could do it. Oh, and I'm also transitioning into personal brands, social media, and things of that nature. Not the SMMA. I'm not trying to do it for anybody else. I've worked social media and stuff like that for a lot of bigger brands than me. I've collaborated with bigger brands than me and stuff like that. But as far as what I'm running and my personal like work and businesses, I do freelance photography, videography, and I need to get those words out of my vocabulary. Those words are bad. I'm trying to teach myself to get better, but that's why I'm here talking with y'all. Okay. All that now set aside, this is what I have to tell to you. After working with countless amounts of different people in my space, running a business is not easy. It's not. It's not meant for a lot of people. Now, I already gave you the steps and tools in a video before that you can go watch back called How to Make 3K in a Month, which is very easy to do, believe it or not, if you're starting from absolute zero. And I really highly recommend you give that a watch. It's another one of these, it's kind of this style video where I sit and I give you wisdom. As a young entrepreneur myself, I really need to break those words out of my vocabulary. Running a business is not easy. And for a lot of people, your life will actually be a lot better if you were just on somebody's salary. Now, some of you might not want to hear that, but it's the truth. I know a lot of people who are, I won't say content, because content is a strong word. I will say they are willingly doing their jobs. Like they know they have hobbies and they do those hobbies. Their jobs allow them to do those hobbies. But if they wanted to branch off and really give their dreams a shot, it's too far fetched for them. And they're more willing to do work for somebody else. Not to say that their dreams aren't big, their hobbies are just enough. I was reading something the other day. I'm not exactly sure which big guru spoke about it, if it were Alex Hormozy, but I know Montel spoke about it. I don't remember who it was he said referenced it, but in life, everybody has to go through pain. Like, especially when it comes to business, you reach a breaking point where you either want to throw it away and go back to your 9 to 5 and suck it up, or you just all gas, no brakes. For me, my breaking point was when I was down back in South Florida. I had my camera. I knew I enjoyed taking pictures. I enjoy the fulfillment of clients being like, this was dope. That's really more important to me than the money, which is why I'm still able to do it now. Now I'm starting to actually see some real money come in from it, actually learning how to properly price my services. In the beginning, though, you're going to have to accept that you're going to be doing a lot of stuff for free. And I mean this in any sort of business field. This isn't just photography, this isn't just videography. If you have a skill and you want people to know about the skill in order to build a portfolio and the communication skills and the work knowledge on how actual business runs, you have to do things for free or get paid by doing the work for someone else. And you can't afford to fuck up the work for someone else. So it puts a bit of a fire on your ass. But yeah, my breaking point was when I was down south and I got tired of my job. Like I genuinely said, I can't do this. Like I just it was that kind of some home life stuff I had going on. I felt like I had no control. And when you kind of hit that plateau, your brain kind of switches. And a lot of people haven't really hit that plateau in life. You know, they have the ability to just go on social media, scroll, 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 and be okay with that. I'm not saying that that is the best, healthiest way of going about it, but some people will genuinely be okay with that. You have people like me, other gurus that talk about social branding and things like that, trying to help you see that there is another lifestyle that you could be living. But even when it comes to doing stuff like this, it's still a business. And you have to hold yourself up to a higher standard. Not speaking on selfish terms, it's just what it is. When you start to run a business, it's not just about you. At some point, you're going to scale. At some point, you're going to have some type of team. Those people got to eat. When you're in the beginning, you got to eat. It's going to be really hard sometimes to tell certain clients no because you have to stand on business. Not every client's going to be a good client. Some clients might give you bad reviews. Some clients might not pay you. Some clients might try to fight you. Some clients might try to steal from you. There's a lot of experience that goes into running any type of business. And there's no sort of secret sauce saying, hey, do this and you're going to make $20 million tomorrow. No, I don't care how good of a guru any of these guys are. The information they tell you is going to be just like this, but they're going to be holding your hand through the steps. It's not easy. At some point, they're going to need to let you go. It's about how you move forward. You have to have the humility to move forward. You have to put your pride aside. Running a business is putting your pride aside to help other people solve their problems because you know they have problems. You understand their problems and you're here to solve them. That's all business is. I offer you something to help figure out your solution or give you the ideal lifestyle that you want. I believe a lot of people say it's three things, but I think those are two things. That's the only reason why we do anything is to trade time for currency. I give you lots and lots and lots of money. You give me back my time. Because time is the only thing that we cannot keep. Like, as this video is going on, you're realizing that time is passing. So, two things are guaranteed at the end of the day. Time will continue to pass, you will die. What you do in between that time is help people. I genuinely think helping people is the best thing you can do. It's the most fulfilling thing to be able to be told by someone, damn, I appreciate that. And from you being from a genuine place, helping other people out, will bring you that fulfillment. Over time, that garners money. Because at some point, you will have so many people that you are helping, you cannot help them all. Money is the substitute to say, hey, I can help all of you people, but only give you but so much information with each and every one of your problems. My brain just turned off. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. It's raw, it's real. That's another reason why I love it. But back to what I was saying. That's where the whole money comes in. That's literally the whole coaching niche, if you will. It's I help so many people in the beginning because so many people love the stuff that I offer. I can't help each of you all at the same time. And 9 times out of 10, most of you guys aren't even serious about helping me. Leads. I'm literally just giving you the game. Because there's cold leads and there's warm leads. You want a warm lead because a warm lead is easy to sell, but neither here nor there. All businesses are the same. There's no magic switch to getting it done overnight. The easiest way to get money is what I told you to do in the beginning. Sometimes it's borderline unethical, but if you need money to reinvest and do something, the best thing I can tell you to do, if you want to get rich quickly, is to document yourself poor. Do it every day. Just write it down. Show proof that you sucked at one point. The come up story is what invented the movie. That's why everybody is preaching this online. There's this huge online wave of everybody building their personal brands because people buy into a story. I'm willing to pay money to see someone else struggle so I can feel like I'm being seen and I'm being heard. Nothing wrong with it. But to bring it back full circle, there's no quick way of doing it. There never will be. There'll never be a snap your fingers 20 million. Oh, hit my glasses. There'll never be a snap your fingers $20 million. Never. And even if that were to happen, there would be a catch. If somebody were to drop $20 million in front of me right now and said it's yours, the first question I'm asking is what is the catch? Because with this $20 million, if I'm able to just do everything, even getting rich overnight, every guru, every rich person I at least that I know of, both the ones I've met, the ones I see on the TV, once they get all the money and all the cash flow, it just allows them to think. I think that's the honest thing that people truly miss. We miss thinking, which is why I think so many people who start businesses enjoy them so much more because they get to have quality time just doing something they truly enjoy doing, which is whatever it is they're doing. Like these people that do the SMMAs, they build social media, they find fulfillment in it because I feel like they're genuinely trying to help people. Like even the ones that you find serious that seem like they're up for cash grabs, I truly, in my heart of heart, and I don't want to speak for anybody, but I truly believe in my heart of hearts that they're doing this for the betterment of the world. I really, really do. Because as a business owner myself, they give out so much value. Value being every step that you need to take. Differences between them and me, I'm just going to tell you real that running a business is not something I think a lot of you people want to do. I'm not saying that to discourage you from running a business. I'm not saying that so that you don't do it. It's hard. It's not easy, especially when more and more money comes in. Like, congratulations, you make 300K a fucking month. Do you know how to book that shit? Do you know how to make sure when the IRS calls you for taxes, you get to keep it? I don't think you guys understand that. Like there's so much behind the scenes shit that comes with getting a lot of money. That is so much more busy work than a lot of people lead on to believe. Hell, even social media content creators. Like there's an upload schedule that you have to keep. You have to be real with your clients at all times. Your work has to look good. The quality can't go backwards. It has to continue to go forward. You have to continue to drop knowledge. You have to continue thinking about ideas. These things might sound trivial, but it's real. This is some real stuff. And most of you guys are okay with going to work and doing a job because you don't have to think. I saw this really good video the other day. I'm going to make sure to tag it down below because it's a really good video. It went into just discussing the creative process of starting a brand. He made videos and his videos started to go viral. He ended up working with top celebrities, but watching videos like this, it gets you all excited and all pumped up, and it's just this big speech about how you're going to be successful and great and everything. And all that is true. Don't get it wrong for a second. All that is true. It is very fulfilling to me that I get to wake up in the morning, take do 3 or 4 photo sets, and have made $3,000. That is great. But on the flip side of that, there are days, even as a successful whatever you are, you have to sit there and reflect. Which is why you see a lot of rich people who still fast. You see rich people that like to paint and do very mundane things. And what's crazy to me sometimes when they do these things too is poor people make fun of them. That is something I've honestly never got. How are you gonna make fun of somebody for enjoying simple things in life? Like growing up, I lived in the hood. You know what I mean? People used to make fun of me because I used to talk white. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but people used to make fun of me for shit like that. And nothing against those people. Some of those people are successful. Some of those people play sports. Some of those people do music. You know what I'm saying? But it's just those trivial things when you start to really recognize how money works and you understand how finances work, you understand how business works, which a lot of these people don't. They start to make fun of you about stupid things, about things that like clothes and just dumb things because they're not ready to fully embody being a business owner. Because when you become a business owner, you understand money. You have to understand money because everything you do is to reinvest in your business to make the money double itself. That's just really the rule. Put it in, double it out. Put it in, double it out. For example, I bought this camera. This camera's $2,000. Bought this lens, $600. So all in, $3,000. Right? $3,000 is my upfront cost that I need to run this business. Right? Get the quality photos with the clients. Da 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 da. But that's $3,000 that I used to buy this camera. I can now make back in about if it's a slow week, I probably make back in 2 weeks. Couple photo shoots, couple video shoots, charging $1,000 a pop, depending $500 to $1,000 a pop for each thing that I'm doing. That's a high ticket item. Those are the things that you want to sell. That's what the gurus sell you. You know what I mean? The normal average for a regular person like me and you are willing to pay for a service that we actually need to help grow us because we as people even invest in ourselves. We buy ourselves these clothes. Like this whole fit probably $40 I got on right now. It's comfy. These are the things you start to just think about things that you invest in and spend your money on and what that return is on you. Like I think about that, but you might not. And running a business is just understanding those things to the T and growing. That's all a business is. And then when you start to think of that, you are like, hey, I'm really good at this thing. Tom, Dick, and Jane know I'm good at this thing. The brand is the name. Hey, Geo's good at that thing. Geo's the brand. Everybody comes to Geo whenever they need to have information understood. But not like super duper technical, a lot more laid back, conversational like. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I like people that sit and talk to me for real. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy a really strong, hearty conversation. I do. But I also enjoy when someone's going to genuinely sit and talk to me, make me feel like I'm sitting in the back of the car teaching me some skills. Like, there's a lot of knowledge. I just spit on you. I just taught you how leads work. I taught you what to charge for your sales, depending on what it is you're selling. Like if you're selling some high ticket shit, like for example, me, what makes my stuff good? I like to do photo work. I like to have my photos in and out. Boom. I take it today. You're gonna get them tomorrow. That costs money because not a lot of people do that. So I can charge a premium for that. And then on top of that too, if you want special edits with your photos, I call up my boy. He edits them out for me. We talk about a price, and he helped me hook it up. Again, to help with my turnaround. My turnaround is my selling feature. It's just it's a lot of things that you have to think about, but those things came with time. I had to learn those skills. I didn't just wake up one day, look on the internet, and say, "How do I become the best photographer?" And tomorrow I was the best photographer. No, I had to test some things. Some things worked, some things did it, some things I did like, some things I didn't like. You know, you have to test these things. They're variables. But I say all that to say there's no secret to this shit. There's no golden idea that's going to make you whatever amount of money you want a month, a day, a year. The real truth is the real truth to any of the success stories that you see. And you've probably seen a million videos on this before, but I'm going to tell you it again. Because if you've seen the millions of videos on it before, and you're complaining that you've seen it a million times, or you're complaining that I talk too much, or complaining that whatever you're complaining about, the only excuse that you made was you don't feel like doing it. And you proved my point. So, to close, we learned there is no secret to making millions and billions of dollars. It's just sheer focus for however amount of time you want to put the focus in, because the turnaround time on it is completely dictated by you. I went from homeless to being able to pay my bills, and hopefully next year being able to live a more lavish life, all because I decided to sit down one day and take my camera seriously. I'm going to now start posting content seriously, just like I take that business, because this is my true authentic self. I'm not trying to lie and be cool on camera. No, who gives a fuck? Y'all don't give a fuck. The people that do give a fuck, they're gonna stay. They're gonna leave me a comment. People that don't give a fuck, they're gonna go somewhere else. There's no fast pass. There's no get rich quick scheme. Even the get rich quick schemes, though they do exist, it's just that scheme scamming you. There's no way of fast tracking it. You have to put in the time. You have to sit there and learn. And once you do all that, repeat until something hits. Then when something hits, you skyrocket. Start from the bottom, which is what we talked about in the other video. Get everything you don't need and sell it. Just sell it, because you don't have to bargain with that. I have this, here you go. Give me money for it. Just get rid of it. Everybody needs clothes. Everybody needs shoes. Everybody wants electronics. You can do this. Once you get past that point, though, figure out what it is you enjoy doing. Figure out what it is you want in the world. Automatically, social media. Just tell the world what it is you want. And then from there, grow. Keep doing it. If it sticks, keep it. If it doesn't, throw it to the side. I guarantee you, you'll be a millionaire, billionaire, whatever the fuck kind of in there you want to be. All right? This is Gio. This one was a little long for me, but this is Gio. I'll see y'all in the next one.